think that it shouldn't be something that is closing your mind. It's something that should open your mind. And when you say that everybody should have his own interpretation, I totally with you. I came to Biodynamics a long time ago. I started to get interest for that in 1988, and back then, you know, I finished school in '85, and I started to work at the vineyard the way I learned at school, you know, using, because back then, nowadays, at the wine school, they talk about biodynamics and they talk about organic farming. Back then, no. They were just talking about, for viticulture, which chemicals you could use against which disease, and that's it, you know. There was not a way of trying to understand the disease or try to understand why you were hit by a disease or something like that. There was just a molecule to cure it, and you could use it, and it was saving you. And all that to say that, I mean, when I came out of school and started to work that way, I was not satisfied. I mean, there was something inside of me that was telling me I was not at all in peace with myself. And this is when I started to meet and to go visit other growers that were into organic. But back then, the organic farming and the biodynamics was something that was looked. The image was very bad. The only people who were doing that were hippies, and they were not at all serious. And this was before some growers who were already good growers. Some producers who were already renowned as good producers started to get into that, to biodynamics. So I think that, when you look at the agriculture as we know it today came after basically World War II. This is the rise of the chemical industry, and so it's fairly new. It's only a few decades, and that became the conventional way of doing things. But before that, for thousands of years, the peasants have been working in a certain way, and the peasants have been working in a way where they were observing the nature, a bit like what Nigel was saying. They were trying to communicate with their land. They were trying to communicate with the plants. They were trying to find a certain type of communication. And most of that knowledge was totally empiric. There was nothing scientific there. But this is what we lived on for 1,000 years.